So, let's talk about the brand new Cincinnati Bengals players' new contracts. So, starting off right away, we have Sheldon Rankins, who obviously is now our interior pass rusher for this upcoming season. Still have not replaced DJ Reader, who is a 3 technique nose tackle, but hopefully in the draft we can go ahead and do that. Starting off right away, for this upcoming season, he is guaranteed $8 million. That is because this is his fully guaranteed part of the contract. So, for example, he will be paid $8 million no matter what. And as you can see, if he does go ahead and per game, he gets $500,000. He also has a workout bonus of $50,000. And there's also an incentive. If he gets an X amount of sacks, he also gets an additional $500,000. So we don't know exact number, but it's a certain amount of sacks he has to get. And then he will receive an additional bonus. Now, for his second year, here is the kicker. If he's on the roster as of the 5th day of the 2025 league year, he will receive a free $1.5 million bonus. This is kind of the same thing when it came to Joe Mixon and how if he was on the roster as of the 16th of this month, he would have received an additional $3 million. So that's kind of how that breaks down. And then in his second year, he's going to be paid $1.5 million per game, $50,000 workout bonus again, and then of course his cap hit will actually be $400,000 less than it was in year one. Now you might say, well, wait, hold up. How is his price tag going up per game? It's because he doesn't have the $8 million regular guaranteed money. So this is only a $1.5 million guaranteed. So in the end here, he's going to, if he works out this whole contract and he plays this whole contract next 2 years, he will walk away with $9.5 million guaranteed. And if he does make the whole contract, and then he will get the total, which is $24.5 million. So that's kind of how that all works out. Again, incentive based is he has to get a certain amount of sacks for us. Again, my guess, if I had to guess how many sacks it would be, it's probably for 500,000, it's probably gonna be like 10 to 15 sacks, probably in that range. Now the second guy we have here is going to be Gino Stone. Now, Gino Stone is going to cost us $6 million this year, and then following that up at a $7.975 contract next year. He's guaranteed $3 million, and unlike Sheldon Rankins, there's no extra roster bonus. It's just a $3 million there, but it's going to be a $6 million fully guaranteed contract. It just, the proof's in the pudding here. So, like, for example, $3 million roster bonus here, but if we go, actually, I thought I was going to explain a little bit down here, but as you can see up here, it says that fully guaranteed money is $6 million. So there's, I believe it's, oh, that's why. So regular bonus here, right? Prorated signing bonus is just the signing bonus pushed out between 2 years. So for example, it's a $6 million, right? 1.5 is 3 million. He gets a 3 million roster bonus. That's the 6 million fully guaranteed. He also gets $300,000 per game, $100,000 workout bonuses, and of course, he is going to be making way more money in the second year than the first year. Again, hopefully by that time, if he works out this year, we can work out a long-term contract the year after that, which obviously would help us out in that context. Now, we already looked at Zach Moss's contract in another one, and keep in mind, again, a lot of these contracts are going to be incentive-based, probably for Gino Stone as well. But Zach Moss's contract is absolutely amazing for us. So he gets the $3 million signing bonus, which is pushed out for 2 years, 1.5 each, which puts his salary cap as low as $2.9 million, which again, you got to think about how much we were going to pay Joe Mixon, which would have been $6 to $8 million. So way less money for Zach Moss here. Great pass blocker overall for us. $300,000 per game roster bonus, $100,000 workout bonus, and again, he's only guaranteed $3 million in the end here. Next guy we have here is Mike. Yeah, I'm not going to try to butcher this one because I'm learning to say his name correctly. Okay, by the season I got it. Everyone just tells me down below a different way to say it, and it's kind of actually humorous. So this contract is going to be fully guaranteed for $400,000. This is just the roster bonus for this year. So he gets guaranteed $400K, period. If he remains on the roster the whole year, he'll get his $2.5 million. Guaranteed salary, though, is only $400K. So if, for example, we end up cutting him before the season starts, he will only get $400K, and that is it. Our next guy we have here is going to be, let me see. Let's see which one pops up first here. Okay, well, Vonn Bell, we already know how his contract works. Wait, is Vonn Bell on here? Vonn Bell should be in the $6 million range. Okay, so Vonn Bell's not on here, but his contract is a 1-year, $6.25 million contract, which is, it actually is on here. So, well, okay, so for his contract for us is a $1.210 million, right? But that's because we're paying him league minimum. The Carolina Panthers are paying the rest of his salary cap. They're paying the rest of his money because they owe dead money to him. So, for example, the Panthers are going to be paying $4.8 million toward this contract. It's technically a $1.6 million some odd contract. So they're paying the money that contract would cost in our place. Thank you, Panthers. That's why you do not cut players after signing them to 2-year contracts. Dead money is absolutely sucks. But when you get a new coach, you kind of, the whole situation. I saw somebody commented and asked, like, well, why did they cut Vonn Bell? They cut Vonn Bell because the last coach, because they just got a brand new coach. The last coach, he comes in, he wants to make a splash, he signs all these guys in free agency, gets Hayden Hurst a 2-year contract, gives Vonn Bell a 2-year contract, trades all these picks to get Bryce Young, wants to make a splash, and then guess what? Doesn't work after a year, they fire him, get a new coach in there, and now the new coach is going to do the exact same thing. So the new coach says, hey, listen, all these moves from our last coach didn't help us out, wasn't positive for us, so let's go ahead and now do it again. And the rest of the guys, by the way, that we signed are going to be players like Cody Ford, who we signed a $1.35 million contract, and Travion Williams as well, and Akeem Davis-Gaither. So no other free agents that we signed. So overall wise, Gino Stone, Mike, and Zach Moss we signed. So those are the contracts, and Sheldon Rankins. Those contracts broken down there. But guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Keep in mind we still have $27.9 million to work with. And again, I know it's crazy to say this, and I don't know how realistic it is, but it's not out of the realm of possibility that we bring back Tyler Boyd. Don't think it's going to happen, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. Peace out.